Hello everyone, today we'll be going to be doing an exotic review on this cool thing called the Cold Heart. So I've had for a while and I believe it's quite underlooked in PvE. Now it has intrinsic traits, cold fusion, which this weapon shoots a steady cold fusion powered laser as you can see, which is a laser as you know. And then barrel, extend barrel, increases range, decreases approach. It has good enhanced battery, bigger magazine, 101 magazine. That's one of the biggest magazines in the game. Cold Heart Laser does exponentially more damage longer remains on target. That's why it's so good. Weapon optimized for recoil control, so it's not got much recoil. So that is the weapon we are using mostly. It is energy, so I'll have to pick up energy ammo. That can't be always helped. I'll be using the Night Watch rifle, which is a scout rifle, which you earn through doing Gambit. And I'll be using the Outrageous Fortune, which is a grenade launcher. Along with my usual armor and everything, we'll do a strike. I believe the best strike to do for people who are just beginning out is the Vanguard strike. It's quite easy, it's good to get used to it. At the moment, it's got the traits going on, but these do change. Brawler, melee abilities, deal more damage and recharge much faster. Grounded, while you're airborne, you take more damage. And solar damage increased slightly all from sources, which means solar is the one to be. But we're going to be void because who cares? It's fun. I've got to a high power level, and this is not my main character, so I'm not gonna do it with solo Arc of Void. But anyway, once we've found someone, we will play. I'm tempted to do next week and a game of strike on pistol only if I can. That'll be very difficult. I've got the right. Yeah, pretty much this is the super I'm using. Quick melee attack, and pretty much they're the blades, void class, and crouch, precision kills, which is a headshot, true sight, invisibility, true sight, increase melee range, which is nice. Following flawless execution on your melee attacks, weaken enemies, and throw a smoke bomb from a distance with this melee ability slows enemies and damages them over time, which is kind of like the smoke thing from Destiny 2 Electric Smoke, and it looks like we're doing the moon one. Quite a short one actually, it's not as big as you think. But yeah, it's already in progress, which is okay. This is the rifle I'm using. And then we do have the fusion rifle, which is, I'm getting a lot of munes, but yep, see, it did like a good 1,000 damage, and that's it not buffed. Right, if we just kill this knight off. And as you can see, they're all dead now, because we used Cold Heart on them. It's one which a lot of people I think want. If you didn't know, you can go into collections and buy them back for like 7. Sorry everyone, I had a bit of a cold. I do not have COVID, but I still had a bit of a cold, but it's just an odd sneeze. I hope I don't sneeze much more. But anyway, enough on that. I do hope that you're all doing okay. What happened to that guy? Just went off into nothingness. Okay. As you can see, it does have some pretty cool effects on the little beam and stuff, and it's very good against bosses like this. See, very quick kill. But against lower enemies, you may as well just use a rifle. Thralls. That would explain the death. So, let's switch over to... Oh, why do I not have my nameless blade on? Doesn't matter, that'll be next time when I do it on my or next time I do my hunter. when I do that. Pretty accurate. I've actually been playing a lot of Doom Eternal lately, so I don't know if you wanted to see it, if you want to see a video on that, but we can do it if we want to. I keep thinking that I have my really big jump with this person, and dink, and crouch, and dink, crouch, and dink, dink, dink. I love that invisibility thing. That's such a good perk which you can use for scout rifles and stuff, because it's the one thing what scout rifles, if you crouch, they're like a mini sniper, which is good. Yep, you can roll and everything. And then there's the spectral blades, which is always nice. Yeet. This over there. Kind of like a smoke bomb. I'll try and get as much gameplay with this as I can. There'll be a lot of gameplay during the end boss. When you first begin out, you'll be only power 750. But for me being playing since the game came out, when I started at power 0, I've got this far now. It was a bit like, come on, you start at 750. And I understand that 750 is kind of like the base power level, but when I first came back to this game after the big update, I was still like 500. So that was the issue for me. Although, Shrieker boss, kind of sub boss, already dead because someone used a rocket launcher on it, but I would have killed that very quickly. By the way, if you do get this kinetic scout rifle, it is really good. It's got fast fire rate, and it does quite decent damage. But you only get that through doing Gambit or getting these Umbral Engrams, which are the purple and black ones, and then transmuting them into becoming let's execute them. This is nearing the end of it, if you're wondering. I don't want this video to be too long, I don't have much time. Now, there is actually a couple witches which are powerful, so I will kill them with Cold Heart if I can, if my teammate doesn't take the kills, so I'll save that ammo for that. Yeah, but Cold Heart is good for like end bosses where you're just sitting there and dealing damage in one big burst, because if you have like, I think on the raid it's pretty good as well. Like, it's pretty good. I've seen someone do raid with a team called something called Cold Heart team, where they literally just used Cold Heart all through on like the bosses. Everything else they used their other power, but alright, let's find those witches. Let's kill you. Shame we couldn't see that really. Alright, that guy's already dead. But there's another one. Just kill off this crystal. There's two more up there. They really did good on this game. They really did good. For a game when it came out, they did pretty good. But particularly, I think PS4 and PC players are a bit annoyed because us on Xbox we get the Shadowkeep and the Forsaken pack on Game Pass, plus the game anyway, which is free anyway, but they really, I think, are pretty annoyed because we get all this really good stuff free, and sure they get other stuff, but we get that, and they just don't like that, and I ran out of ammo. As you can see, it starts off at like 500, but then it very rapidly went up in damage, so it's pretty good. I actually did turn up the sensitivity on this. I just didn't like how. I want to get up on top of it. I didn't like how slow the character was. That is something Destiny do have. Their things set very low. I'm still getting kills, but like when you first begin out, it's good if you have someone to help you. Oh, yeah, he didn't do the glitch. Right, if we just sit on this person, you'll see they die pretty quickly in a couple rounds. Warcliff Coil has actually had a buff in the recent update where it does more damage, but because it used to lock on to targets, it now just does more damage than usual. So against these tougher bosses, it does a lot of damage. Alright, she's now invulnerable. Very nearly dead. Eat a smoke bomb. Oh, energy ammo. You'll be looking when you're using Cold Heart for this kind of energy ammo. Anything. Right, and then she's back vulnerable again. Keep on her eye, and you'll get the critical. And you'll see how you get the damage. Sorry if you hear some noises. My shopping has just come. Now the ads, which are kind of like them and Nail Yoga, and you'll see how quickly the Yoga dies. Like that was actually quite a tough ogre to kill. That was not like a casual, everyday one, and how easy that was to kill is wrong. Enjoy that. Stay out of those, they deal quite a lot of damage. Right. She's dead now. As you can see, you get your purple blades. Now, I do thank you for watching, and it's been very fun. The Cold Heart, if I was to rate it, it is a pretty good weapon. I do like it. It was one of my first trace rifles. I think for these new players and stuff, they'll really like it. Like there is other trace rifles out there, but you'll see that the beams turn orange. It might not show up well on camera, but yeah, I do thank you for playing, and this person called Master MC did good, and I'll see you whenever I see you again. Bye.